Welcome friends. So dear friends, today we are going to study the exercise surface areas and volumes of class 10th mathematics, which is chapter number 13. In this chapter we are studying the exercise 13.3, question number 7. So few questions are remaining in this. So dear friends, these questions which are remaining of this exercise we are going to study. Afterwards there will be so here we are going to study the question number 7. In this it is given a cylindrical bucket 32 centimeter high with radius of base is 18 centimeter is filled with sand. A bucket is in the shape of cylinder. That bucket is in the shape of cylinder of 32 centimeter high and radius of base is 18 centimeter. It is filled with the sand. ये sand से completely भरा हुआ है, that cylindrical bucket. Now this bucket is emptied on the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. उस cylindrical bucket which was filled with the sand, that is poured out on the ground and a conical heap is formed. If the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter and the radius, then that is given. If the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, find the radius and slant height of the heap. That we have to find out, radius and slant height of the heap. So let us see in the solution of this question. So dear friends, I think आपको इस क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग समझ में आ गया होगा. एक बार फिर मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ. एक सिलेंड्रिकल बकेट है जो कि सैंड से कंप्लीटली भरा हुआ है. उस सिलेंड्रिकल बकेट के सैंड को ग्राउंड पे निकाल दिया जाता है. तो जब ग्राउंड पे निकाल दिया जाता है तो वो कोन का फॉर्म बनता है. दैट इज formed a conical heap, right? Now the height of that conical heap is given, then question is asking find the radius and slant height of the heap. The question arises for cylindrical bucket and for conical heap. We have to write down the information. For cylindrical bucket it's given height is 32 centimeter and radius of base R is 18 centimeter, and for the conical heap which is formed, for the conical heap height is given (24 centimeter). Then question is asking find radius and slant height of the heap. So let radius of heap be capital R and slant height be small l. So these two things we need to find out. So here in this question a cylindrical shape is going to be reformed in the shape of cone. So by the concept of conversion of solid from one shape to another, we know that their volumes will be equal. So therefore according to the conversion of solid from one shape to another, we have to apply the concept volume of conical heap is equals to the volume of cylindrical bucket. Volume of cylindrical bucket. Now let us apply their volumes. It is cone, so its formula is 1/3 pi r square h. So 1/3 pi r square, r for the heap is capital R we have taken, r square, and h is the capital height we have taken. And for the cylindrical bucket, the volume is pi r square h. Pi, radius is small r and height is small h we have taken. Now substitute the values. Pi is cancelled from both the side. So this can be written as r square h is equals to 3 r square h. So radius we are going to find out. Height is given 24 centimeter. So r square into 24 equals to 3 multiplied by radius of the bucket is 32 centimeter. So 32 square into height is, radius is 18 centimeter into height is 32 centimeter. So let us simplify it. This can be written as r square is equals to 3 multiplied by 18 2 times because it is a square, 32 divided by 24. So let us simplify it. 3 8s are 24 and 8 4s are 32. 8 4s are 32. So the r square can be written as 18 multiplied by 18 multiplied by 4, that can be written as 2 into 2 centimeter. So r is equals to square root of this number, which is 18 into 18 into 2 into 2 centimeter. So radius of the conical heap is 18 multiplied by 2, which is 36 centimeter. So dear friend, I think it is clear that how to get the radius of this conical heap, which was formed after poured out the sand of the cylindrical bucket. Now it is asking find the slant height is also. So as we know that the formula of slant height, for slant height we know the formula. For slant height we know that L square is equals to h square plus r square. Now substitute the values. Capital H is 24 centimeter and r is 36 centimeter. So 24 centimeter square of 24 plus radius is km, that is 36 square. This is the value of L square. Now find the square of this. Is 24 square means 24 multiplied by 24. 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8 1 9, 2 4s are 8 and 2 2s are 4. So we got 576 is the square of 24. 576. Let's find the square of 36 also. So to find the square of 36, six 6 are 36, carry 3, 6 3s are 18 plus 3 is 21. Now 3 6 are 18, carry 1, 3 3s are 9 1 10. So 6 9 2 1, 1296. Okay. Now add these two numbers. After adding, we have to find out the value of slant height in this. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry 1. 9 plus 7 is 16 plus 1, which is 17. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 1 is 8 and 1. So this is the value of L square. So L is equals to, means slant height is equals to square root 1872. To find the square root of this 1872, we have to take 4 4 is 16, 2 is remaining. Now 4 is added. So here the last digit is 2. So 6 6 is 36, 4 4 is 16, 2 2 is 4, 7 7 is 49, 8 8 is 64. So we need to take, that is equals to square root of 1872. 2 2 is 4, 3 3 is 9, 3 8 is 24, 4 8 is 32, that is, so 3 3 is 9, 3 8 is 24. So 12 minus 9 is 3 and 6 minus 4 is 2. Point, then we increase to 0 equals to, after that we can take 2 2 is 4, 2 6 is 12 and 2 8 is 16, 1 17. So near about the value of slant height is equals to 43.2 centimeter approx. Right friends, as we got the measure of slant height is 43.2 centimeter approximately, let's find this value in the form of square root also. That is, we have to factorize 1872. So this number 1872, which is 2 9s are 18, 2 3s are 6, 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are 12, 2 8s are 16, again by 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, by 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 9s are 27, 3 1s are 3 and 3 3s are 9. So this slant height L can be written as square root 4 times 2, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, 3 times 3, 2 times 3 and 1 time 13. Therefore this number can be written as square root of this is, which will be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 under root 13 centimeter. That is equals to 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 under root 13 centimeter approx. So we got the answer. The radius of heap is 36 centimeter and the slant height is, so we can write the answer of our question. Radius of heap is 36 centimeter and slant height is 12 root 13 centimeter. Right friends? So once again I am going to explain you. In this question, as it is given, a bucket is in the shape of cylinder which is full of sand. Now this sand is going to kept on the ground. When it is kept on the ground, it forms a conical heap. उस cylindrical bucket के heap के sand को जब ground पे रखा जाता है तो वह एक कोन का शेप फॉर्म करता है. जब वो कोन के शेप में फॉर्म हो गया, इट मीन्स उस cylindrical bucket का वॉल्यूम उस कोनिकल हीप के वॉल्यूम के इक्वल होगा. सो आफ्टर राइटिंग द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ दिस कोनिकल हीप एंड द सिलिंड्रिकल बकेट, वी हैव टेकन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ द कन्वर्जन ऑफ सॉलिड फ्रॉम वन शेप टू अनदर. द वॉल्यूम ऑफ कोनिकल हीप इज इक्वल्स टू द वॉल्यूम ऑफ सिलिंड्रिकल बकेट. So after taking these results, we got the radius of the conical heap, which is 36 centimeter. Now we have to find out the slant height of this. To find the slant height, we have to use the formula L square is equals to H square plus R square. So we got the slant height is 43.2 centimeter or 12 under root 13 centimeter. So therefore the radius of the conical heap is 36 centimeter and slant height is 12 under root 13 centimeter. Right friends? So let's see the next sum, which is question number 8. In this it is given that a water in a canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep, means that canal which is 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep is flowing with a speed of 10 km per hour. Means in 1 hour the speed of water in that canal is 10 km. The water is traveling 10 km in 1 hour. Then question is asking how much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes. Means if the water of this canal is taken in the field, then how much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes? Means in half an hour. If 8 centimeter of standing water is needed, means in the field the height of water is needed 8 centimeter. Then we need to find out the area of what? Area of field which will be irrigate in 30 minutes. So first of all, the speed of water is given in 1 hour. Then we have to find out how much water is flowing, what is the distance of water is flowing in 30 minutes. Okay. So since in the solution just see this, since speed of water is 10 km per hour. आई थिंक फ्रेंड्स आपको क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग समझ में आया होगा, या नहीं समझ में आता है तो फिर हम एक बार आपको क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग समझाते हैं, एंड आफ्टर गेटिंग द मीनिंग फिर हम स्टार्ट करते हैं सॉल्व करना. एक बार फिर से देखिए, एक कैनाल है एंड द वाइड दिस कैनाल इज 6 मीटर वाइड एंड 1.5 मीटर डीप. अब इस कैनाल का विड्थ 6 मीटर है एंड दैट द हाइट इज 1.5 मीटर. In this canal the water is flowing at the speed of 10 km per hour. उस कैनाल में पानी 10 किलोमीटर 1 घंटे में बह रहा है. राइट. देन क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग हाउ मच एरिया विल इट इरिगेट इन 30 मिनट. वो पानी जो उस कैनाल में बह रहा है वो 30 मिनट में कितने एरिया को इरिगेट करेगा, कितने फील्ड की सिंचाई करेगा अगर उस फील्ड में 8 सेंटीमीटर हाइट वाटर की जरूरत हो तो. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट, एज इट इज गिवन द स्पीड ऑफ वाटर इज 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर. सो 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर मीन्स इन 1 आवर. and this 30 minute is given in half an hour. So distance of water flowing in 30 minutes means in half an hour is equals to, therefore distance of water flowed in half an hour means in 30 minutes is equals to 5 kilometer. 5 kilometer, why? Because this 10 kilometer in 1 hour. In 10 kilometer in 1 hour, so 30 minutes is half an hour. So in 30 minutes, 5 kilometer, half of this 10. And this 5 kilometer can be written as 5000 meter, because you know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Right friends? Now इस कैनाल में अभी जिसका विड्थ 6 मीटर और इसकी हाइट, इसकी डीप 1.5 मीटर दिया है, उसमें 5 किलोमीटर तक पानी भरा हुआ है इस कैनाल में. सो वी कैन फाइंड नाउ लेंथ, ब्रेड्थ एंड हाइट of the canal we got, which is filled with the water. Now this water is going to irrigate, to use in the irrigation of the field. So that is given here in the field. How much area of the field is irrigated if the 8 centimeter of water is standing needed there in the field. So by the conversion of solid from one shape to another, here volume of water in the field, volume of water in the field is equals to volume of water in the canal. Okay friends, so volume of water in the field, it can be written as area of field multiplied by height of the water. Area of field which we are going to require, which we are going to find, multiplied by height of the water. Height of water in the field is equals to volume of water in the canal, which is 6 meter wide, 1.5 meter deep and 5000 meter in the length. So length is 5000 multiplied by breadth is 6 meter multiplied by 1.5 meter, 1.5 meter deep. So this meter cube water is there. Now as the height of water in the field is 8 centimeter, so area of field is equals to area of field which is going to be irrigate multiplied by height of water, which is 8 centimeter, equals to 5000 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 1.5 meter cube. Now convert this centimeter into meter, because all the units are in meter. So 8 centimeter can be written as 8 upon 100 meter. So area of field which is going to be irrigate multiplied by 8 upon 100 meter is equals to 5000 into 6 into 1.5 meter cube. Therefore area of the field of irrigation is equals to 5000 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by 100 divided by 8 meter square. right? So let us simplify it. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 4 1s are 4, and 4 25s are 100. Now we got 3 multiplied by 5000 multiplied by 1.5 into 25 meters square is the area of that field which is going to be irrigated in 30 minutes. Now 5 3s are 15, 1500, 1 0 is cancelled in this decimal. We will get 15 into 25 meters square. Multiply it. 15 into 15 is 225. 20 multiplied by 25 meters square. Okay, so multiply it. 0 0, 25 5s are 125, carry 12, 25 2s are 50, plus 12 is 62, 25 2s are 50, plus 6 is 56, means 5,62,500 meters square is area of the field which is irrigated in 30 minutes with the water of that canal. Now as we know that 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters square. So when you divide it by 10,000, so the area of the field is equals to is equals to 5,62,500 divided by 10,000 hectare, that is 156.25 hectare is the area of field which is going to be irrigated. So therefore the answer of this question is, as it was asking, how much area will it irrigate? So the area of the field which is irrigated in 30 minutes is equals to our irrigation area of the field is 56.25 hectare in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes is our required. So I think the concept is clear from here. The volume of water in the canal which is 5 km flowing in 30 minutes in half an hour. As the speed of water was given 10 km per hour, so the flowing of the speed of water to the distance covered in the water in half an hour is 5 km, which is equals to 5,000 meter, because 1 km is equals to 1000 meter. Now by the concept of conversion of solid from one shape to another, here we are discussing that conversion of solid from one shape to another shape. Here the shape of this canal is also in the form of cuboid, and the shape of field is also in the shape of cuboid. Why? Field is 2D, but when the water is irrigated, this field is irrigated by the water, then the height of water is given here 8 centimeter. So this will take in the form of a cuboid. So that's why the volume of this cuboidal canal is equals to the volume of water there in the field. Volume of water there in the field is equals to length into breadth into height, and length into breadth is written as area of field multiplied by height. That is the volume of water in the field is equals to the volume of canal, that is 5,000 meter is the water, amount of water in 30 minutes is equals to breadth, that is wide 6 meter and 1.5 meter. After calculating, we got that 5,62,500 meter square is area of the field is going to be irrigated in 30 minutes from the water of that canal. Since we know that 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters square, so we have divided this area by 10,000, it is converted into the hectare. 56.25 hectare is the area going to irrigated by the water of canal in 30 minutes, means in half an hour. Right friends?